A circuit is comprised of 8 identical batteries and a resistor 0.8 ohms. Each battery has an EMF of 1 volt and the internal resistance is 0.2 ohm. The voltage difference across the battery will be equal to. Now first of all understand that there are in the given circuit there will be internal resistance too. Okay, there will be internal resistance attached with the battery. Okay, I will draw those internal resistance later, but before we proceed with the internal resistance we have to keep in mind that if I see this connection of 4 batteries and the same thing will happen and in the bottom circuit, all these batteries assist each other. Okay, that is positive is connected to negative and negative is connected to positive. If I remove all those batteries and simply substitute, now this is the central resistance 0.8 ohms. Okay, and if I substitute it by a simple battery, if I substitute it by a single battery, if I substitute it by a single battery, the single battery will have 4 times the given voltage. Now one battery has a voltage of 1 volt, so 4 batteries will have a voltage of over here 4 volt, and the total resistance of the battery will be equal to 0.2 into 4 will be equal to 0.2 into 4, which is equal to 0.8 ohms. Okay, and similar thing will happen at the bottom. I will substitute it by a single battery of 4 volt, and the resistance over here is equal to 0.8 ohms. Okay, let us say both these batteries is giving current in a certain direction. Okay, let the current over here be equal to I1, let the current over here be equal to I2, and let the total incoming current at this point, at this junction, is the junction that is A. Okay, will be equal to I1 plus I2. Okay, the total current at the junction will be over here equal to I1 plus I2. Okay, so we have to find out the total current in the circuit and everything. Okay, using this formula we have to find out the total current in the junction, then we could find out the total voltage across each of them. Okay, so now first of all let me apply the loop law. By symmetry I can say that I1 and I2 will be equal to same. Okay, but we will use that later. Let me just apply the loop law. In loop ABCA, in the loop ABCA, it will be equal to negative 4. Okay, it will be equal to negative 4. We are going opposite to the direction of the current, so it will be equal to positive 0.8 into I1. Okay, we are going opposite to the direction, so it will be equal to plus I1 plus I2 into the resistance is 0.8 ohms will be equal to 0. So 0.8 I plus I will be equal to 1.8 I plus I2 will be equal to 4. Okay, 1.8 I 1 plus I2 will be equal to 4. Similarly, I will apply the same loop law for loop ACDA. While going from ACDA, we are going in the direction of the current, so it will be equal to minus I1 plus I2 into 0.8 from C to D. We are going again in the direction, so it will be equal to negative. It will be equal to negative 0. That is equal to negative I2 into 0.8 will be equal to we are going from positive to negative potential, so it will be equal to negative 4 will be equal to 0. So if I add both of them, it will be equal to 4 is equal to 0.8 and 0.8 and I2 into 0.8. Okay, this is equal to 1.6, not 1.8. It will be equal to 1.6. Okay, over here it will be equal to 1.6 into 0.8. Okay, so it will be equal to, similarly I will get the bottom part, it will be equal to negative 0.8 into I1, negative 1.6 into I2 will be equal to 4. I will multiply this equation by 2. I will get negative 1.6 I1, negative 3.2 I2 is equal to 8. Okay, I will add both of them. I will add this and this equation. Okay, so I will get, so I1 and I2 are basically same, so whatever is the value of I1, I will get the same value of I2. Okay, so when I add both of them, the I1 1.6 I1 and 1.6 I1 will get cancelled out. it will be equal to negative 3.2, it will be equal to negative 3.2, so it will be equal to negative 2.4 into negative 2.4 into I2 is equal to 12. Okay, so I2 will be equal to so I2 I will simply get it as 5 ampere. Okay, it will be equal to negative 5 ampere. Okay, it will be equal to negative 5 ampere. Okay, so let me apply the Kirchhoff law at any one of the cell. They have asked what is the potential difference across any one of the cell. So if I draw a single cell of I2, it will be equal to, since it is in opposite direction, the I2 will be in this direction of 5 ampere. Okay, this cell is of 1 volt. Okay, and there is an internal resistance of 0.2 ohms. Okay, of 0.2 ohms. Let us say I have to find out the potential difference across, let this point be C and let this point be D, across any one of the cell. Okay, so we have to find out VCD. Okay, so basically VCD will be equal to VCD, I will apply the Kirchhoff law, minus 1. Okay, minus 1. Okay, in the direction of the current, so it will be equal to plus 0.2 into the current over here is equal to 5, will be equal to 0. So if I calculate VCD, it will come out to be 0. Okay, negative 1 plus 1, it will come out to be 0. So the potential difference across any one of the cells will be equal to 0, which is equal to option number C.